The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Bulldog basketball is coming your way on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody, from the Bowen Roundhouse on the south side of Des Moines. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Carmen Pratt, our radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Happy New Year, everybody. We're back on the air with Ottumwa High basketball as your Bulldog girls and boys teams get ready to take on their conference foes from Abraham Lincoln High School. Starting with our girls matchup, Ottumwa comes in with a record of 3-3. And it has been 22 days since Ottumwa held a surprising 6-point halftime lead on the road at Roosevelt before the Rough Riders roared back in the second half to win by 12. Head coach Joe Vandenberg said his young squad is showing glimpses of what they could become, but the consistency just hasn't been there yet. Tonight, Lincoln could be a good barometer of the progress OHS is making. The Bulldogs lost twice to the Rails last year by 19 points here in Des Moines and by 10 points back at home, with the results meaning Lincoln finished third and Ottumwa fourth in the last ever CIML Metro Conference race. When OHS has played well this season, it has started on the defensive end with the Bulldogs harassing opponents into low percentage shots and outworking their foes on the glass. Lincoln will test that defense tonight, both inside and outside. More on that in a moment. Now, thanks to Monday's postponement, and yes, unfortunately, we will not get to have games at Wells Fargo Arena this year. Those games we would have played at the Well on Monday against Mason City have been rescheduled for Saturday, January 28th in Ottumwa. We'll talk more about that as the night goes along. But because of that postponement, Ottumwa also has to shake off 3 weeks' worth of rust tonight, while the Rails have already had a game under their belt this week. Then, of course, there's a prospect of coming here to the famous Lincoln Roundhouse, which is a notoriously tough place for teams to shoot, because it's not your normal high school gym. It's a big, more open arena-type building. Marshalltown has an almost identical roundhouse. Those are the two places for visiting teams in the state of Iowa where it's really tough to shoot because the background behind both rims is a lot deeper than at your normal high school gym, and it's a tough place to open the second part of the season for Ottumwa High, but that is the task that they face tonight. As for Des Moines Lincoln, they entered this month, I should say, with a record of 4-6. Their head coach, Rob Newton, is in his third season. Now, his overall record is 16-34, but he's done a fine job with this Lincoln girls team. He took over after the Rails were winless in 2019-2020. Guided them to 5 wins in his first season, which was the pandemic year. They had 7 wins last year, and they're on pace to go even higher this year. Slowing them down starts with their junior center, Carly Julius, who first emerged as a sophomore last year and now is averaging a double-double through her team's first 10 games this season. Lincoln then makes it hard to double-team Julius down in the post by surrounding her with three-point shooters. The Railsplitters take 23 pointers per game, and while they only hit about 30% of them overall, Janae Winter shoots 47% from behind the arc, and Leah Ochoa 37% from three-point range. You cannot leave them open behind that three-point line. Lincoln also steals the ball about twice as much per game as Ottumwa does, and the two teams' rebounding and assists averages are very similar. Lincoln is also one of the few teams that has shot free throws worse than Ottumwa this season, so perhaps one strategy tonight would be to make effective use of Ottumwa's foul quota. Every player gets 5 fouls, of course, before fouling out, and the post fouls inside could prove important tonight. Carly Julius has been a great player inside on the season, averaging 11.5 points and nearly 15 rebounds a game, but she's only a 35% free throw shooter. So sometimes the best strategy might be to just put her at the line. We'll see how it goes. That's your first look at the two girls' teams tonight. We mentioned that Ottumwa was swept in last year's meetings. We'll break those meetings down a little bit more after this 2-minute timeout. We're back in 2 minutes on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs on the road tonight, beginning the 2023 portion of the season at Des Moines Lincoln. Last year, Ottumwa and Lincoln, of course, met twice, and the Rails swept the season series in the girls' matchups. They won the first game 48-29 here at the Roundhouse, and then a 45-35 victory in February of last year at Evans Middle School. That first meeting started with an 18-0 Rails run that Ottumwa could never fully recover from. In the rematch, Ottumwa outscored Lincoln in the first and third quarters, but were undone by scoring droughts in the second and fourth. Now, historically, going back to the 06-07 season, Ottumwa leads this series 19-13, including winning 12 of the 16 games that were played in the 2010s. Ottumwa actually had a 6-game winning streak in this series that was snapped last season. Now, as we start the new year, we'll take a look at the standings in the Iowa Alliance Conference, the South Division. Des Moines North is on top. They're 3-0 in divisional place and 7-2 overall. Lincoln sits in second place at 3-1 in the division, 4-6 overall. Roosevelt's 2-1 in divisional play and 5-4 overall. Ottumwa at 1-2 in the South Division, 3-3 overall. Hoover 1-3 in the division, 1-9 overall. Des Moines East 0-3 in the division, and the Scarlets winless 0-9 overall on the season. Still about 6.5 minutes here at the Lincoln Roundhouse until we begin pregame introductions for the girls' game. So we'll take a 3-minute timeout right now. 3 minutes, and we're back with the tail of the tape. We'll break down the statistical comparison between Ottumwa and Lincoln after this 3-minute timeout on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small-town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the Realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. A Friday night in the capital cities. Your Ottumwa Bulldogs take on the Railsplitters of Des Moines Lincoln. Tail of the tape in our girls game tonight. Both these teams will favor a slightly slower pace. Ottumwa's averaging just a tick over 39 points a game. Lincoln averaging 44.5 points a night. Ottumwa's only allowing 34 points a game, while Lincoln allows about 41.5. The Bulldogs pull down 35 rebounds a game. Lincoln about 33.5. Ottumwa dishes out about 10.5 assists per game. Lincoln just a tick over 10. The Bulldogs turn it over 16.5 times a game. Lincoln just over 18. Shooting, Ottumwa still not shooting all that well. 29% on the season when we went into winter break. Lincoln shooting about 36%. Bulldogs are 20% from three-point range. Lincoln 30% from three, and they do take a lot of threes. Free throw shooting, Ottumwa wants to get better. They're only 45% from the free throw line. Lincoln, though, has been worse at about 41.5%. So a lot of the statistical categories are very similar between these two teams. And what's interesting is that even though Lincoln has shot an average of 23 pointers a game through their first 10 games, they're still only scoring about 45 points a game. And in their two wins over Ottumwa last year, they scored 48 and 45 points respectively. So Lincoln's getting it done a little bit differently than they did a year ago. Now there's some new faces here and some faces that were not seniors but did not return this year. So we're a little bit, I wouldn't say we're unsure about who's going to play. We know who's going to play. In fact, they have a much smaller roster this year. They only go about 6 or 7 deep, so we'll only see 1 or 2 players off the bench for the Rails tonight. But they've been effective at times in getting the job done. Again, 4-6 on the season. They're not in the same class as North or Roosevelt, but Ottumwa would like to at least find a way to leapfrog them this year and get into the top 3 in the conference. or as we call this year, the Iowa Lions South Division. But it'll be a tough test tonight here at the Roundhouse, again, where this is a tough place to shoot. Best way to combat that is try to get points inside. You can hit layups anywhere. It's those outside shots where it gets a little more difficult when the background has changed. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, we lost those games we were going to play Monday at Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines against Mason City. Those will be played Saturday, January 28th, Ottumwa and Mason City. Girls at 2 in the afternoon on that Saturday, boys at 3:30. And so that'll mean back-to-back home nights, or home night and a home afternoon for Ottumwa that weekend, because on January 27th we'll host North, and then January 28th we will host Mason City. I feel a little bit bad for Mason City. It was an ice storm warning that kept them from coming down to Des Moines on Monday, and now they'll have to travel all the way from Mason City to Ottumwa at the end of the month. They are about to introduce the starting lineups tonight as Ottumwa gets ready for their first game of 2023, and the Bulldogs are breaking out some brand new road jerseys. They are gunmetal gray. They've got red trim on the collars and sleeves, white numbers on the back, and a wide red stripe down the sides of those gray shorts. Can't quite see the front of the jersey yet. Lincoln with home white jerseys, maroon trim on the sleeves and collar, maroon numbers on the back, and maroon trim on the white shorts. The Ottumwa starting lineup: 5'6" sophomore Camden Krause, 5'6" sophomore Maya Fuller, 5'7" sophomore Briley Yeager, 5'5" sophomore Riley Heinbaugh, and 5'9" sophomore Hunter Caldwell. So an all sophomore starting lineup for Ottumwa, which is certainly not surprising. And for Des Moines Lincoln, their starting lineup: 5'5" senior Marissa Albright, 5'3" sophomore Liera Martinez, 5'6" freshman Leah Ochoa, 5'9" senior Janae Winter, and their center, 6'2" junior Carly Julius. Front of those Ottumwa jerseys have script lettering O-Town on the front in white and white numbers on the front. The Lincoln home jerseys, block lettering in maroon, Lincoln on the front, and a maroon number as well. By the way, as we await the national anthem here at the Lincoln Roundhouse, do want to mention that tomorrow morning is the Ottumwa Wrestling Invitational, and we will have that on the live video stream here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page, and I will be doing commentary during the Ottumwa matches at the Ottumwa Wrestling Invitational tomorrow. So looking forward to that. Again, that's not on the air, but that is on the live video stream coming up tomorrow beginning at 10 in the morning. All right, let's take a 2-minute break for the national anthem. We're back with the opening tip on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ, the live video stream. Bulldogs and Rails. The tip is controlled by Briley Yeager almost had it, but it was picked up by Marissa Albright, and Lincoln has the opening possession. They move right to left. Ottumwa comes out man-to-man. Albright, top of the key, throw it left side to Carly Julius. Hand off to Liera Martinez. Martinez into the lane, cut off. Kick it right side to the freshman Ochoa. To the wing, and a three on the way. High off the glass, no good. A miss by Janae Winter, and a rebound by Riley Heinbaugh. Up ahead in the front court to Camden Kraus. Kraus, back left side to Heinbaugh. Looking underneath, that goes up top. Yeager thought about a three, dribbles in, pivots at the free throw line, up and under move, hook shot off the rim, no good, and the rebound underneath to Ochoa. Back the other way comes Albright for Lincoln. We've seen her for a few years now for the Rails. Dribbles to the right, throw it in the corner for Ochoa. Ochoa penetrates, free throw line, pass deflected out, but rescued by Liera Martinez, a sophomore. Guarded by Kraus, over to the right side, picked up a dribble, got it up top at the volleyball line to Albright. Albright, guarded by Maya Fuller. Uses the pick from Julius, thought about a three, now throws it right side. Winter got another look at a three, missed that one, and another rebound underneath by Heinbaugh. Janae Winter, 47% from three-point range, but 0 for 2 so far tonight. Left side to Yeager in the corner. Briley gets it up top to Kraus. Coach Vandenberg calls out the play. Left side to Yeager, to the wing, Heinbaugh. Underneath on a backdoor cut to Maya Fuller, who got open and lays it in. Bulldogs strike first on a nice set play. Bulldogs show some pressure. Winter across the timeline left side, dribbles down to the block. Runner off the glass, got it to go as Lincoln breaks the press and ties the game at 2. Kraus will walk it back across the timeline. Ottumwa in those new gunmetal gray jerseys that say O-Town on the front. Left side it goes to Heinbaugh. Lob underneath. Caldwell with the catch in the lane off the glass and good. Ochoa was trying to front her. The lob went right over the top. A nice pass. And Hunter Caldwell finishes 4-2 Bulldogs. Now Albright into the front court. Pull-up jumper from the elbow off the glass. No, kind of a wild shot. Rebound pulled in by Caldwell, and here come the Dogs. Ottumwa last year on this court got behind 18-0. Don't have to worry about that tonight. Leading 4-2, just over 2 minutes gone. Left side it goes to Heinbaugh. In the lane to Fuller. Jumper over Julius. Got it. Maya Fuller from 10 feet. She's got 4. 6-2 Dogs. Ochoa trying to get it in against pressure. Gets it to Albright. Back to Ochoa, bobbles it, picked it up, a whistle, and a timeout Lincoln. 5:33 first quarter, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the Realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, Lincoln with the ball. Ottumwa leading 6-2, 5:25 first quarter. High post, Carly Julia. Skip it left baseline to Ochoa. Out on the wing to Winter. Up top to Albright. Left corner to Ochoa. Three on the way. Air ball. And the rebound, they say, just out of bounds to Ottumwa. That's no, they did call the foul because Maya Fuller got shoved. And Liera Martinez with her first foul of the game on either team. Into the front court, ball goes right wing to Maya Fuller. Fuller tried to go high post to Caldwell. The pass was awry, and Lincoln has the loose ball. Now Albright into the front court. Right corner Martinez, she'll try a three, and got it. Boy, Lincoln just keeps throwing up threes until they hit a few. Liera Martinez makes it a 1-point game. Bulldogs still lead, but it's only 6-5. Kraus will walk it into the front court. Gets it to Yeager. Yeager down the lane. Jumper. It was good, but a foul first on the floor, so no basket. And if that's on Martinez, that's her second. That is the second foul on the Era Martinez. And Lincoln only goes 6 or 7 deep, so we'll get our first look at Cassidy Dickey, a 5'2" sophomore. Averages 3.5 points off the bench. Yeager inbounding, goes left wing to Fuller. Up top, Heinbaugh. Right wing, Caldwell. Her pass into the corner, stolen by Winter. Janae Winter out ahead of everybody down the left side. Left-handed layup, missed it. Uncontested layup, missed it. Rebound to Heinbaugh. Heinbaugh racing away from Albright into the front court. Got it back to Kraus, left corner. Fuller open for a three. Count it! Maya Fuller, her first made 3 of the season. She's got 7 in the game. Ottumwa leads 9-5. That three-pointer brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Albright between the circles. Skip it left corner for Dickey. Back to the wing and knocked out of bounds by Briley Yeager, getting a hand to the passing lane. Substitution Ottumwa. Nellie Morgan checks in to replace Hunter Caldwell. The freshman Ochoa will throw the inbounds pass. Get it in left wing to Julius, the center up high to get the pass. Her pass to the right side deflected out of bounds by Fuller. And now Lincoln will inbound from the far side as Ottumwa keeps getting hands in the passing lane. 17 on the shot clock, 3:57 on the game clock first quarter. Bulldogs up 9-5. Inbounds came to Albright and Fuller got called for a push. First foul of the game on Ottumwa. Substitution for Ottumwa. Olivia Coram checks in, replacing Fuller. Well, Olivia has dyed her hair a little darker. I'm going to have to get used to that. I'm used to seeing the blonde hair out there. Coram guarding Albright up top. Pass left side, deflected, but Winter's got it on the wing. Janae Winter guarded by Kraus. Lob for Julius. Rolls off her fingertips and out of bounds. Ottumwa contesting the whole way. It's out of bounds off of Carly Julius, and it goes back to the Bulldogs. Ottumwa doing everything they can to keep the ball out of the hands of Julius inside. They lead 9-5, counting down to 3.5 to go opening quarter. Yeager has it up high on the left, goes to the wing, Heinbaugh. Into the corner, and Nellie Morgan will try a three. Off the rim, no. Rebound, weak side. Winter had it, and they call a foul on Ottumwa. Briley Yeager was leaping for the rebound. Winter did get there first, came down on Yeager. Yeager went flying, and the foul's on Briley. Second team foul. I don't mind Winter not getting a foul on that. She came down with the ball, and she was unaffected by the contact. It was Briley went flying. I'm not sure she deserved a foul. Pass goes left wing. Winter had a dribble into her three, missed it. Rebound pulled in by Kraus. Another one and done for Lincoln. Kraus, right side for Yeager. Shot fake, got Albright in the air, drives in, put it up, whistle and a foul as Briley hits the deck, but she's going to the line to shoot 2. Nice shot fake and drive there. That foul is on Marissa Albright, her first, team foul number 3. Yeager at the line, hoping to improve only 33% so far on the season. First free throw up, and too strong. Substitution for Ottumwa. Maya Fuller checks back in for Riley Heinbaugh. So the Bulldogs have Yeager, Fuller, Morgan, Coram, and Kraus on the floor. One more free throw for Briley, and a little bit short. Rebound to Ochoa. Still 9-5 Bulldogs. Winter into the front court for Lincoln. Over on the right side. Kicks it back to Albright. Albright brings it up top, hands off to Ochoa. Ochoa dribbles to the right. Hands off to Winter. Winter dribbles to the free throw line. Throws it left wing to Dickey. Thought about a three. Cross right in her face. Back up top to Winter. Throw it right side for Ochoa. Underneath to Julius. Double teamed in the lane. Shot no good. Weak side rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Ottumwa. Bulldogs are really sagging off three-point shooters in the corners, especially when the ball is up top, trying to keep the ball from going inside to Julius, and they bring a double team every time she gets a touch. Inbound to Julius, right back to Albright, 3 with a hand in her face, no good. Rebound to Fuller. Wants to push tempo into the front court, doesn't have numbers, throws it right side. Coram will get a 3 off in transition, off the rim, no. Rebound to Albright. Back the other way come the Rails. Albright between the circles, dribbles left, backs it away. Throw it right side for Dickey. Into the corner, Ochoa, another look at a 3. Air ball. Winter does get the weak side rebound, stays in bounds, takes it back to the corner, throw it up top. Now left side for Albright. Picked up her, lob in the lane for Julius, kick it out right side to Dickey. Her 3 is a banked in 3. Cassidy Dickey, now only 28% on the season from three-point range, but banked that one in, and the Bulldogs lead down to 1 again, 9-8. Kraus bounce it right side for Fuller. Maya to a cutting Morgan in the lane, and she's fouled as she went up by Janae Winter. Nellie Morgan going to the line to shoot 2. First on Winter, team foul number 4. Morgan at the line, 42% on the season. First one here, short. Ottumwa's 0 for 3 from the line tonight. It's not a good start there. Bulldog basketball. Brought to you by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. Second free throw, no good. And Yeager wins the rebound away from Carly Julius. Gets it to Fuller, 3 on the way, right wing. Banked it in. That'll answer the one that Lincoln hit. Maya Fuller, 2 threes in the game, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. 10 in the game already for Fuller. Bulldogs lead 12-8. Under a minute and a half to go, opening quarter. Albright bumped by Fuller at midcourt just a couple seconds before Ottumwa would have gotten a 10-second call, and Maya Fuller just got her second. Team foul number 3. Fuller checks out, and Riley Heinbaugh is back in. Now Albright through the midcourt circle. Dribbling over to the right side, guarded by Corum, gets around her, kicks it into the corner. Dickey tries another 3, off the rim, no, and the rebound to Yeager. Riley back the other way. Throw it left side. Kraus spins away from Albright down the baseline and got stripped by Janae Winter. Now Lincoln wants to run. Winter down the center of the lane. Collision. Offensive foul. Briley Yeager took the charge, and that'll be the second foul on Janae Winter. She didn't have numbers. Tried to go anyway. And this Lincoln team that only goes 6 or 7 deep now has 2 starters with 2 fouls. Under a minute to go, opening quarter. Winter on the floor for now, but Lincoln getting a sub ready. Kraus bounce it right side. Yeager gets it away from Albright. Briley drives in, kicks it to the elbow. Left side, Kraus out to Heinbaugh for a 3. Back iron, no. Long rebound out to Winter. Wants to run, doesn't have numbers. Pulls up, takes a long 2 from the left wing and knocks it down. That was a low percentage shot, but Winter knocked it down. She's got 4. Ottumwa now leading 12-10. Shot clock off, under 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Dogs can hold for 1. Yeager walks it between the circles, now over to the right side. Now back left. Gets it to Kraus. Down to 10 seconds. Kraus around a pick. Oh, they're going to call Nellie Morgan for an illegal screen. First one on Nellie, team foul number 4. Now Lincoln has 8.7 seconds to work with. Seems to be a conversation going on between Albright and Corum down there. Inbound to Albright, and Albright stepped out of bounds as she went into the front court. Ottumwa gets it back, 5.4 seconds to go. Lincoln going to get a sub in there. A.J. Boyd, a 5'5" freshman, will replace Janae Winder, who they do not want getting a 3rd foul. Someone needs someone to throw the inbounds pass to. Inbound to the right corner for Kraus. Shot fake. Got a 3 away right wing. Back iron, no. Rebound tipped, and the quarter ends. Bulldogs up 12-10. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Ottumwa 12, Des Moines Lincoln 10 in our girls game tonight. Lincoln inbounding from midcourt. They get it inbound to Julius, handoff to Albright, baseline drive, puts up a tough floater, no good, and a weak side rebound to Yeager. Again, Ottumwa forcing Lincoln into a one and done. Krause will walk it across the timeline, take it over left side, hands off to Yeager. Yeager back in the corner for Krause, open for a three. Back iron, no. Heinbaugh, the weak side rebound, kick it out to Corum. She'll try a three, right wing, no good. And that rebound saved by Krause. It went off of Caldwell. Ochoa picked it up, nearly lost it, and now she controls it. Ottumwa had a couple of good looks at it, although, again, this is a tough place to shoot. Albright on the left side. Goes in the corner, Ochoa. Underneath Julius. Boy, she caught that way in the lane, laid it up and in. Ottumwa did not defend her nearly as well that time. That's her first bucket, and the game's tied at 12. Across the timeline is Krause. Dribbles over to left, finds Heinbaugh. Baseline drive, got around Ochoa, but her shot blocked by Julius. And now Lincoln the other way. Albright slows up, now brings it across the timeline. Over to the left side, throws it in the corner for Dickey. Cassidy Dickey back to Albright on the wing, dribbles up top. Corum all over her. Skip it to right corner, Ochoa. Underneath to Julius again, and the layup good. Ottumwa's going to have to adjust something here because that's twice the ball's gone to the corner. They've closed out on the shooter, and then Julius has gotten post position inside. Lincoln with its first lead of the night, 14-12. Right corner, Corum underneath to Caldwell. Bounce across to Heinbaugh. Out to Yeager for a three. Off the rim, no. Corum bats the rebound out. Loose on the floor, but it's picked up by Julius. Into the front court, Albright. Lincoln with the ball in the lead. Albright left, a whistle, and a hand check is going to be called on Olivia Corum, her first. Team foul number 5 on Ottumwa.
First foul on Corum, team 5th.
And Lincoln will inbound from in front of the Ottumwa bench. Pass was deflected by Fuller, went right back to Ochoa, who was still standing out of bounds, and so Lincoln turns it over. Maya Fuller gets the ball back for Ottumwa. Nice play. Krause into the front court. Hands it behind her to Yeager, standing in the midcourt circle. Briley left side for Krause. Back to Yeager. Dribbles to the top of the key, now backs away. Lincoln's kind of in this compact zone. Heinbaugh will try a three, back iron, no, rebound to Julius. Boy, they're kind of baiting Ottumwa into taking some threes, and the Bulldogs haven't hit any in a while. Albright stumbles, gets it in the corner. Dickey launches a quick three. Both sides of the iron, no. Julius had the rebound, and Krause just took it away from her. Camden into the front court, dribbles right side, bounce across the lane to Heinbaugh, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Leah Ochoa. On the floor before Heinbaugh could go up with the basketball. First one on the freshman Ochoa. Team foul number 6 on Lincoln. 5:25 second quarter, Dogs down 2. Krause lobs it up top for Caldwell, over to Heinbaugh. Heinbaugh near the top of the key, goes left side for Yeager. Another wide open three, short off the rim this time. Long rebound out to Cassidy Dickey, who hands it to Albright. Marissa Albright into the front court. Picked up her dribble, throw it left side, tough catch by Dickey. Got it back to Albright up high. Dribbles away, down the lane, pull up free throw line jumper, banked it in. Albright has her first bucket, and Lincoln leads it 16-12. The Rails are on an extended 8-0 run. Ball goes right side for Fuller. Down to the block for Caldwell. Kick it left wing. Krause a three, too strong. Long rebound out to Ochoa. Ottumwa one and done again. Now Albright racing into the front court, right side, pulls up at the elbow for another jumper, no good. That rebound to Yeager. Getting slapped at by A.J. Boyd. Yeager looked annoyed at the contact, no call. Yeager all the way down the lane, runner off the glass and good. Briley Yeager got mad and then ended the run with a running bucket coast to coast, 16-14. Albright left side, double team, gets around it into the front court. Backs it away from the left wing. Picked up her dribble way up high. Doesn't have anywhere to go with it, and Lincoln gets a timeout, leading by 2, 4:12 to go until the half. Back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Bridge City Realty. Whether you're looking to buy your next home or sell your current property, they'll be with you every step of the way. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's trusted experts. By Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com. And by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. 4:12 to go until halftime. Des Moines Lincoln 16, Ottumwa 14. Lincoln with the ball, having already spent their second timeout. Ball goes left corner and through the hands of Cassidy Dickey and out of bounds. Lincoln turns it right back over to the Bulldogs. Ottumwa another chance to tie or take the lead, although they've been well off the mark from three in this second quarter. Kraus into the front court, right side to Fuller, who has 10 points. Fuller dribbles to the elbow, up top to Yeager, dribbles left, pivots, needs some help, kicks it out right wing to Kraus. Kraus penetrates, kick it out to Caldwell, who tries a three. Count it! Hunter Caldwell, 3 for 3 from three-point range this season. And Ottumwa leads 17-16. Another Bulldog three-pointer brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Janae Winter up top, back in with 2 fouls, hands off to Albright. Albright dribbles left, now back right, hands off Ochoa. Ochoa up top on the curl. Poked out of her hand by Heinbaugh, but a reach-in foul called on Riley, and she looks a little confused by that. That's her first. Team foul number 6. Both teams now with 6 fouls in the half. So 1-and-1s would ensue the next time a defensive foul is committed. Albright between the circles. Over to the right, throws it on the wing to Winter. Baseline drive, floater, and a whistle and an offensive foul, and that'll be the 3rd foul on Janae Winter, as it was Briley Yeager stepping in to take yet another charge. And Janae Winter gets her 3rd foul, 2nd offensive foul she's committed. Maya Fuller comes out of the game, and Nellie Morgan is back in. Winter has to check out again, and A.J. Boyd, the 5'5" freshman, returns. So Ottumwa with the 1-point lead in the ball. 3:10 to go until halftime. Kraus around a Morgan pick. Lob it on the give and go. It went through Morgan's hands. Heinbaugh rescues it out to Yeager. Driving the lane. Scoop shot is good, but a foul first on the floor. That's the second time Ottumwa's hit a bucket, but had it waved off on a foul before the shot. A.J. Boyd gets her first. It's team foul number 8, and Briley Yeager's shooting a 1-and-1. Briley 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Ottumwa's 0 for 4 from the line as a team. 3:02 on the clock. Yeager's free throw, no good, but we've got a lane violation on Lincoln, so Briley will get another opportunity. So again, this is the front end. If Yeager hits this, she'll earn another one. Puts it up, knocks it down, takes advantage of the opportunity. She's got 3 points. 18-16 the score, one more for Yeager. The sophomore lines it up and knocks it down. So how about that? Ends up being 2 for 2. 19-16 the score. Inbound to Albright as Yeager was trying to get in front of the pass. Marissa Albright into the front court, left corner for Dickey. Back to Albright. Bulldogs again collapsing the lane as they go left corner to Dickey. They're double teaming Julius every time she tries to post up. Right corner, Boyd tries a three, off the rim, no good. Rebound to Heinbaugh. Avoids stumbling and some contact and gets it to Kraus. Right wing to Caldwell. Back to Yeager on the right side, penetrates. Jump pass into the corner for Caldwell. Skip past left corner, Heinbaugh rescues it. Throws it on the wing to Yeager. Shot fake, got around Boyd. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Back iron, got the roll. Briley Yeager's got 6, and Ottumwa's back up by 5, 21-16. Ottumwa surrendered an 8-0 run to the Rails, but now the Bulldogs are on a 9-0 run of their own. Ball goes right side for Boyd. In the corner, Ochoa. She'll try a three. skims off the rim, no good, and it's off Ottumwa out of bounds. That rebound did not come high off the rim. It just barely touched the rim and came straight down, and that surprised everybody. Leara Martinez back in for Lincoln, replacing Cassidy Dickey. Martinez on the floor with 2 fouls. Janae Winter on the bench with 3 for Lincoln here in the first half. Left side of the lane, Albright had her shot blocked by Caldwell. It goes out to Kraus. Races down against Martinez, takes it in strong, and draws the whistle on the foul. Camden Kraus will shoot 2, and Leara Martinez just got her 3rd foul. So 2 free throws here for Camden Kraus. 4 for 8 from the line on the season. Pardon me, wrong stat. That free throw off the back iron, no good. Kraus 47%. She's taken more than 8 free throws this year. That one no good. Martinez checks out. Cassidy Dickey returns for the Rails. 1:54 to go until halftime. Bulldogs up 21-16. Kraus still hasn't scored tonight. Trying to get on the board with this 2nd free throw. Puts it up. Again, too strong. Rebound to Julius. Ottumwa just 2 of 8 from the free throw line in this first half, but they lead by 5. Albright, her pass deflected, got it back. Throws it left side for Dickey. Dribbles down to the baseline. Well, got away with a double dribble there. They say it was tipped. Albright on the wing. Skips it right corner for Ochoa. She'll try another 3. No good, and the rebound out to Nellie Morgan. Leah Ochoa is about 0 for 5 from three-point range, all from that right corner. Right wing Kraus. Thought about a 3. Tried to throw it underneath. Nearly deflected. Morgan rescues it, and yep, she took an extra step trying to get back into the lane and traveled. Albright nearly stole that. Morgan got it away from her, but then was a little farther outside the lane than she thought and traveled trying to get back in. So now Albright into the front court, high in the left wing. Minute 10 to go in the half. Skip it right corner Ochoa, and it was a low pass that bounced past her and out of bounds. I think Ochoa was also thinking about either shooting it or passing it before she had it secured and just missed it. But the ball did bounce right at her feet. 1 minute left in the second quarter. Bulldogs up 21-16. Heinball left wing. Fires it right side for Kraus. Down low for Morgan. Morgan into double team. Pass deflected, but Yeager's got it top of the key. Dribbles right side. Cut off. Pivots. Little up and under. High off the glass, but off the mark. No good. Rebound to Julius. Albright back the other way. Throws it left side. Dickey launches a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped out to Ochoa. She tries a right wing 3, and it spins around twice and goes down. It almost spun out, but it went back down. That breaks Ottumwa's 9-0 run. Bulldogs lead 21-19. Shot clock off. 22 on the game clock as Kraus brings it into the front court. Goes left side for Yeager. Bulldogs want to hold for 1. They'll take a timeout first. They're up 21-19. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the Realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by William Penn University's Iowa Pride Scholarship, which is geared towards high school seniors. Learn how you can pay $7,000 or less per year. Visit wmpenn.edu/Iowa Pride to find out more. 17.7 seconds to go until halftime. Ottumwa 21, Lincoln 19 in our girls game here at the Lincoln Roundhouse. Ottumwa just used its first timeout. Inbounds comes to Camden Kraus. Left side to Heinbaugh. Back up top to Kraus. Kraus over to the right side, around a pick, pull-up jumper right side. Got it. Camden Kraus makes it 23-19. Down to 3 seconds to go. Long inbound to Albright. 2 seconds, 1 second. 30-footer at the buzzer, no good. Ottumwa 23 and Lincoln 19 as we go into the half. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. And at the half in our girls game tonight, Ottumwa has a lead on the road at the Lincoln Roundhouse. They lead the Railsplitters 23-19. Tonight's halftime stats are brought to you by Sonic Drive-In on North 63 in Ottumwa. In the first half, Maya Fuller led all scorers with 10 points, had all of those in the first quarter for the Bulldogs. Briley Yeager had 6 in the first half. Hunter Caldwell had 5, and Camden Krause had 2. Des Moines Lincoln was led by both Janae Winter and Carly Julius, who each had 4 points. 3 points for Liera Martinez, 3 for Leah Ochoa, 3 points for Cassidy Dickey, and 2 points for Marissa Albright. Free throw shooting in the first half, Ottumwa struggled at the line, only 2 of 8. Lincoln did not shoot a free throw in the opening 16 minutes. Foul trouble, Ottumwa's Maya Fuller has 2. Nobody else has more than 1. Fouls are a much bigger concern for Des Moines Lincoln, who only goes about 7 players deep on a normal night. 2 of their starters, Janae Winter and Liera Martinez, each have 3 fouls. Nobody else has more than 1. But Martinez, who averages 5.3 points a game, and Winter, who averages almost 10 points a game, both have 3 fouls each. Winter got called for a pair of charges in that first half. And the Railsplitters will have to be very careful with Winter and Martinez in the second half as they try to navigate a game where they trail Ottumwa by 4. Bulldogs, we mentioned in the pregame show that tonight would be a good barometer for how far Ottumwa has come. Last year they lost twice to Lincoln. They lost by 19 here in this gym. They lost by 10 at home. And they lost the game here last year by falling behind 18-0 at the start of the game. That certainly did not happen tonight, of course. So in that sense, Ottumwa's already made a ton of progress. And the Bulldogs have also had a pretty effective game plan. Carly Julius is the top threat for Lincoln, 11.5 points and nearly 15 rebounds a game. But except for 2 plays back-to-back early in the second quarter where Ottumwa did not get a double team down low on Julius, and she got 2 easy layups, the Bulldogs have done a good job of keeping the ball out of her hands, and they've looked at the Lincoln shooters and said, we're going to guard you up top, we're going to guard you on the wings. You go in the corner, we're going to leave you a little more open and see if you can hit a bunch of three-pointers from the corner where you don't have the backboard as a guide. And for the most part, Lincoln has just missed a lot of three-pointers tonight now. Martinez has hit 1, Ochoa has hit 1, Cassidy Dickey has hit 1. That's 3 made three-pointers. They've probably taken, I don't have an official number, they've probably taken, at least 10, I'd say more like 12 or 13 three-pointers. They're not shooting a good percentage from 3. It actually feels more like 15 threes. They average 20 threes a game, but Ottumwa's decided, look, we're going to stop the inside game first. We're not going to let Carly Julius have a huge night. And we'll see if you can hit enough shots on the outside to make up for it. So far, Lincoln has not been able to do it. And while Ottumwa's been a little bit up and down offensively, the Bulldogs have done enough to open up a 4-point lead at the half, 23-19. Can it continue? Well, we hope it will. But certainly Ottumwa, I think they're going to stick with that defensive strategy and do everything they can to not let Carly Julius be the reason that Ottumwa loses if they walk out of here with the loss tonight. It hasn't been that long since Ottumwa got a win in this gym. As we mentioned in the pregame show, the Bulldogs had a 6-game winning streak over the Rails before last year, so Ottumwa had won in this building 3 years in a row. Didn't do it last year, but they'd like to get back to winning over Lincoln this season, and they're halfway there. Again, a 23-19 halftime lead. If you're watching on the live video stream, you're seeing down below us on the court here at the Lincoln Roundhouse, the Unified Sports halftime game featuring players from Lincoln High tonight. We've seen this at every Des Moines high school we've been to this year, and we've already been to North, been to Roosevelt, and now here to Lincoln. And I imagine we'll see this at halftime when we play at Hoover. And who am I leaving out? And we play at East as well. And the students in maroon are Lincoln students, and the students in navy are from Van Meter, and they've been the visiting team in all these matchups. And it's always fun to see the unified sports teams get their chance to perform on the high school's courts here at halftime. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Reflection Studio next to New Care Pharmacy in downtown Ottumwa. Looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. By Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, your local pediatric provider. Mercy One Ottumwa, your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org. And by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency plumbing services, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Roto-Rooter Ottumwa, your specialists in plumbing and water cleanup. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. The halftime break a little bit extended because they're going to give the unified sports teams a full 10-minute game here. So there's about 2.5 minutes left in that game. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with a little bit more of the halftime show here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Jason Van Arkel with you from the Lincoln Roundhouse tonight, south side of Des Moines. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Carmen Pratt, our radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Let's take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule. First, again, we want to remind you that tomorrow morning, back down in Ottumwa at Evans Middle School, the Ottumwa Wrestling Invitational begins at 10 in the morning. We will have live video coverage on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page, and I will be there doing commentary during Ottumwa's matches at their home tournament. Looking forward to that. Annie and I will be there. That should be a lot of fun tomorrow at Evans Middle School. As for basketball next week, Monday night we have one of the two dates where the girls and boys are playing in different gyms. The Ottumwa boys Monday night on the road at Burlington. The Ottumwa girls will host Burlington. We will have both games for you. The boys game at Burlington, Annie and I will be there. That'll be a 7:45 tip on KBIZ, and we will have a live video stream of that game. And there will be a second live video stream of the home game between Ottumwa and Burlington at Evans Middle School. That is also a 7:45 tip. Then next Tuesday, the girls and boys are back together on the road at Ames. And that'll actually be our first Iowa Alliance crossover matchups of the season, taking on the North Division Ames Little Cyclones. That'll be a 6:15 girls game, 7:45 boys game from Ames Tuesday night. And then a week from tonight, next Friday night, Friday the 13th, girls and boys are at home, and we'll take on Des Moines East. So that is the broadcast schedule over the next 7 days. All right, let's take one more 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with the start of the third quarter. Dogs up 23-19 in our girls game at the half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the Realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the third quarter. Ottumwa's got the ball, leading Lincoln 23-19. Camden Krause, Briley Yeager, Maya Fuller, Hunter Caldwell, Riley Heinbaugh, 5 on the floor for OHS. Fuller, left side to Krause, open for a three. Back iron over, the long rebound out to Fuller. Fuller on the right side. Goes in the lane for Caldwell, out to Krause, or pardon me, to Yeager. She'll try a three. That's off the rim, no. Long rebound out, but this time rescued by Janae Winter. Winter, Julius, Martinez, Ochoa, Albright on the floor for the Rails. They're starting 5. Hand off to Albright, right side, brings it up top. All the way over to the left side. Skips it right side for Janae Winter. Winter dribbling on the right wing. Skip it back to Albright left side. Pulls up for a long two-point jumper. Off the rim, no, but Julius the rebound. Her shot blocked, got it back. That shot good, and she's fouled. And the foul is on Camden Krause, her first. Carly Julius at the line, only 35% on the season. Free throw, no good. Winter tried to rescue the rebound, but knocked it out of bounds. It'll go back to Ottumwa. Bulldogs still lead 23-21. Carly Julius now with 6 points for Lincoln. Ball goes right side for Ottumwa to Fuller. Into the high post for Caldwell. Back out to Fuller up top. Left side Heinbaugh to the baseline Krause. Dribbles in, takes a shot just outside the left block and hits the jumper. Camden Krause has her second bucket. Dogs back up by 4. Just over a minute gone third quarter. Albright over to the left side. There was a right side for Winter. Winter dribbles to the wing. Now back to the free throw line. Fires it backdoor for Albright. Left side, got underneath, laid it up and in. Albright has 4. 25-23. Dogs lead back down to 2. Lincoln playing what looks like a 3-2 zone here. Krause backing away near midcourt. Left side for Heinbaugh. Back up top to Krause. Back to Heinbaugh left side. She'll try a 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Julius underneath, uncontested. Back the other way is Albright. Skip it left side for Winter. To the corner for Martinez, tries a 3, got it, and Lincoln's back in front. Liera Martinez has her second 3, and the Rails lead 26-25. Krause, left side for Yeager up high. To the left corner, Heinbaugh left open for another 3, and hits the answer. Riley Heinbaugh with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs back up, 28-26. Albright over to the left side. Bulldogs pack the zone in against Julius. Up top, the ball goes to Winter. Skip it left corner, off the hands of Martinez and out of bounds. Pass a little too high. That's what Ottumwa wants to do. They'll try to contest those three-pointers, but they want to make sure those shots are going up and the passes aren't going inside to Carly Julius when she's got position in the post. Right side it goes to Fuller. Dribbles into the lane. Bounces it back out to Krause, right wing. Baseline drive, cut off, kick it out to Fuller. She'll try a 3. Off the rim, no, and Julius with that rebound. Up ahead to Albright into the front court right side. Into the corner, Ochoa. She tries a 3 and hits it. Her second made 3, and Lincoln leads again, 29-28. Lincoln gets hot from 3. They become tough to defend because it's hard to defend both Carly Julius inside and hot three-point shooting outside. Fuller up top, penetrates, had it knocked out of her hands with a reach-in foul. If that's on Janae Winter, that'd be her 4th. No, it's on Albright. Winter had a look on her face like she was afraid she'd got caught, but instead Marissa Albright gets her 2nd. First foul of the half on Lincoln. Ochoa checks out. A.J. Boyd back in for the Rails. Kraus to inbound. Ottumwa down a point. The left wing goes to Fuller. Up top to Yeager. Yeager penetrates. Kicks it back up top to Fuller. Maya to the left side. Into the corner for Heinbaugh. Long two-point jumper from the baseline. Good. Riley Heinbaugh's got 5 in the quarter. Dogs back in front by a point now, 30-29. Heinbaugh heating up. In the left court, Albright gets it up top for Winter. Winter crossover dribble, pull-up elbow jumper, too strong off the back iron. Kraus with the rebound. Ottumwa finally gets a stop. Feels like it's been a few possessions. Kraus right side to Yeager. Into the corner, Fuller. She'll try the 3 from there. Back iron, no. Heinbaugh the rebound underneath and was kicking it out to Kraus. Got knocked down. That's a foul on Lincoln. Let's see who it's on. They will get Carly Julius. That's only her first. Team foul number 2. Nellie Morgan in for Ottumwa, replacing Yeager. And a timeout taken here. 4:01 to go third quarter. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Lincoln took its third timeout. Ottumwa with the ball leading 30-29 off the inbounds. Kraus a shot fake, now dribbles to a right wing 3, too strong off the iron. Long rebound, volleyball it out of there, and Kraus finally tips it to Fuller, gets it to Heinbaugh. Tried to go underneath to Caldwell, who wasn't looking for it, and it's out of bounds back to the rails. Caldwell was getting back down to the block, and Heinbaugh there probably should have held on to that ball for another moment. So Lincoln with the ball, Ottumwa leading 30-29, 3:40 to go third quarter. Left wing, Martinez tries another 3. That's too strong, and Heinbaugh couldn't get the rebound, but it's off the hands of Winter and out of bounds back to OHS. Just kind of have the feeling that Ottumwa's going to let those corner 3s fly. Now, they'll have somebody out to contest as it goes up, but they'll let Lincoln live or die by the 3 tonight. So far, Ottumwa's hanging on. Now Heinbaugh steps into a left wing 3, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound to Martinez, but Fuller steals it, but they're going to say she had control and then went into the backcourt. Maya Fuller got the steal, but her momentum was carrying her towards midcourt. She had the dribble, and she didn't stop herself across that half-court line. 3:15 to go in the third. Dogs with the 1-point lead. Rails with the ball. Winter right side. Dribbles to the wing, lob it underneath, and Julius got the ball in the block. She missed the shot. She was fouled, but that's not the worst thing in the world, sending her to the line, only 35%. Nellie Morgan gets her second. That would be, at the very least, strategic use of a foul there. 3:07 to go third quarter. Julius's first free throw, no good. So even if she makes it, Ottumwa would get the ball back with the game tied. They lead 30-29. Second free throw, good, and it is indeed tied at 30. 7 in the game now for Carly Julius. Ottumwa needs a little bit of help getting it in. Now Kraus gets open and Heinbaugh finds her. Camden across the timeline in a tie game, 3 minutes to go third quarter. Left side to Heinbaugh. Stripped, but got it back. And then Albright slapped in at it again and got called for the foul. And Marissa Albright joins the 3-foul club. Albright, Winter, and Martinez all have 3 fouls each. Subs for Ottumwa. Olivia Coram is in. So Bulldogs have Kraus, Yeager, Coram, Morgan, and Heinbaugh on the floor. Ball goes up top to Camden. Left side to Coram. Lincoln in that zone. Ball goes underneath, and tough catch by Morgan. Went up, got fouled from behind by Julius, and Nellie Morgan will shoot 2. Second foul on Carly Julius, team foul number 4. Nellie Morgan at the line 0 for 2 on the night, came into the night 42% on the season. First one here, in and out, no good. Ottumwa's free throw shooting woes continue. They're now 2 for 9 in the game as a team. 2:42 to go third quarter in a tie game. Second free throw, in and out again, no good. Rebound to Winter. Boy, if Ottumwa had hit half its free throws tonight, they'd be in much better position. Ball left wing to Martinez. And her pass was behind Ochoa. Albright tried to dive to save it, but it's out of bounds on the near side, and the Bulldogs get it back. Miscommunication there. Ochoa was cutting away, and Martinez tried to throw her a pass. Now Kraus into the front court. Dogs moving right to left here in the second half. Camden over towards the right side, finds Heinbaugh in the corner. Open for a three. Count it! Riley Heinbaugh with a three-pointer, her second of the quarter, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs up 33-30. Both teams willing to let the other team shoot from three. Winter will try to answer with the right wing three. Back iron, no. Julius the long rebound out to Albright. A left wing three. Got it. And we're tied again at 33, under 2 to go third quarter. Albright now has 7. Kraus right through that maroon midcourt circle. Left side to Heinbaugh. To the free throw line, Yeager. Dribbles down the right side, pivots, looks for someone to get it to. Tried to lob it to Corum, and it's out of bounds. Deflected out of bounds off of Corum, back to Lincoln. (33-33), minute 35 in the third. Albright left side. Throws it to Winter on the right. Bulldogs double teaming in the post. Left corner, Martinez for three. Got it. Liera Martinez has her third three of the game, and Lincoln leads at 36-33. Kraus will walk it into the front court. That's the biggest lead. No, I guess Lincoln had a 4-point lead in the first quarter for a moment. They lead by 3 now. Yeager kicks it back to the left corner. Kraus tries to answer with the three. Off the rim, no. Long rebound is out of bounds on the far side. With a minute 1 to go in the third, Lincoln gets it back. Boy, Martinez just ran right back down the court and set up in the left corner. And they get it to her there. And she'll try a long three and hit that one. She's getting a little too hot to be leaving alone in the corner now. Lincoln up 6, 39-33. Kraus into the front court. Ottumwa wants to go. If they go quick, they can get a 2-for-1 here. Ball goes left corner, and Heinbaugh try to answer with a three. Off the rim, no. Long rebound out to Ochoa. Up ahead to Albright. The shot clock is off. Albright picked up her dribble to Ochoa. Left wing, Winter thought about a three. Goes underneath for Julius, and she'll lay it up and in. And Lincoln's up 8, 41-33. Inbound to Heinbaugh left side. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Right side to Kraus. Kraus into the corner for Corum with 8 seconds. Back to Kraus. Underneath to Morgan, and got fouled as she went up with 4.7 seconds to go. Who's this one on? And that is the 4th foul on the Liera Martinez. So the shooter that's gotten Lincoln to this lead just got her 4th foul. Morgan at the line, 0 for 4 on the night. Dogs could use these heading into the end of the third. First free throw, too strong. Still 41-33. And this is an 11-0 run for Lincoln. Ottumwa had a 33-30 lead. Second free throw, finally got one. Her first point of the night, 41-34. Inbound to Albright with 4.7. Around into the front court, pull up, right wing shot, no good at the buzzer. 41-34, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the Realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Don't battle yourself. You gotta get up and want it. You're bruising your blister by losing and wishing that you had a different opponent.
Start of the fourth quarter, Des Moines Lincoln leading Ottumwa 41-34. Rails have the ball. Albright, right side to Janae Winter. Dribbles down towards the baseline, curls underneath, and lost it. And unable to pick up that loose ball was Briley Yeager. It trickles out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Rails. Liera Martinez, who hit 3 3-pointers in that 11-0 run in the third quarter for Lincoln. She's still on the floor playing with 4 fouls. Inbound to Ochoa. Her left wing three, no good. Rebound to Fuller underneath. Dogs might have dodged a bullet there. Left side is Kraus. Into the corner, Heinbaugh. Out to Fuller. Maya tries a three. That's well short, and it's caught out of midair by Julias. Albright into the front court. Someone needs to not settle for threes all the time. Albright dribbles all the way over to the left side. Into the high post, Ochoa bobbles it, gets it out to Winter right wing, steps into a three, got it. Janae Winter, her first three of the night. Now Ottumwa's down 10, 44-34. Bulldogs got to lock down to get something going here. Left corner, Heinbaugh. Baseline drive on Ochoa, cut off. Lobs it over, Caldwell's heading out of bounds. 7:01 to go, and it's danger time now for Ottumwa all of a sudden. They've gone from being up 33-30 to being down 44-34. Albright between the circles. Lob into the high post, Ochoa. Back out to Albright left wing. Skip it right side for Winter. Drives around Fuller, little runner, good. Well, Ottumwa's defensive effort the last couple possessions, probably not where Coach Vandenberg wants it. Right side to Fuller. Tried to go to Yeager in the lane, stolen by Albright. Marissa Albright into the front court. Left corner, Martinez wide open for a three. Missed that one. And Yeager couldn't save the rebound. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Lincoln. 6:23 to go, and Ottumwa, who led for the majority of this game, now down 12. Albright looking, and a whistle and a timeout by Lincoln just as Albright was trying to bounce it off of Caldwell. Timeout Lincoln, they've only got one left. Bulldogs down 12, we're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Family First Chiropractic on West 2nd Street in Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. 6:23 to go, fourth quarter. Lincoln 46, Ottumwa 34. Do the Bulldogs have one more run in them? Albright trying to get it inbounds, lob it to the wing, and it's stolen by Kraus. Kraus dribbling into the front court, pressured heavily by Janae Winter. Goes into the corner for Fuller. Tried to go underneath to Caldwell, wasn't open. Ball knocked away. Lincoln has it. And a whistle, and Martinez traveled at midcourt, so Lincoln gives it right back to the Bulldogs. 6:11 to go. Ottumwa hasn't scored in the fourth quarter as of yet. Yeager inbounding from midcourt. Goes in the corner to Kraus. Had it stripped, but Briley picks it up. Now Yeager drives in. She had her pocket picked. Loose ball still on the floor. Caldwell has it on the ground, shoots it from her backside. No good, sitting on the right block, and Lincoln gets it back. Caldwell didn't have anywhere else to go with the ball. She almost made that shot sitting down on the court. That would have been the play of the year. Albright up high on the right side. Goes between the circles. Bulldogs trying to pressure up high. Now Albright, kick it right corner, Ochoa. She'll launch a three. No good. Rebound to Fuller. Lincoln goes cold again from three. Ottumwa can get back in it, but they've got to start hitting some shots of their own, whether it's outside or inside. Yeager, a baseline drive all the way to the rim. Layup bounces out, no good. How that one didn't go down, I have no idea, but Lincoln knocks the rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Boy, you can't miss opportunities like that. But Ottumwa does get another chance. To the right baseline, Fuller. Underneath the Caldwell, double teamed. Gets it out to Kraus up top. Dribbles in left side into the corner. Heinbaugh will try a three. Needed. In and out, no good. Caldwell, though, the rebound. Put back good. Hunter Caldwell's got 7. Bulldogs needed that bucket. Back within 10, 46-36. 5:10 to go. So they got a bucket. Problem was that possession took like a full minute. Left corner, wide opens Martinez. She double clutched. Missed the shot. Julius the rebound. Ottumwa got the tie up, and the arrow favors the Bulldogs. That's a big play right there. Lincoln was about to go back up 12. Looked like Julius would have an easy putback, but Ottumwa got the tie up first. Now Kraus between the circles. Bounce it left side for Heinbaugh. Into the corner, Yeager. Yeager dribbles in, kicks it back to the corner. Kraus open for a three. Back iron, no, and the rebound to Julius. Just cannot get these shots to fall. They're running good plays to get open. Backing up is Albright, and she nearly lost it, saved it right at midcourt before she got a backcourt violation. Now Winter between the circles. Dribbles left. Gets it to Martinez on the wing. Right side to Albright. Into the corner, Ochoa. Back to Albright. Was nearly stolen. Step back three. In and out, no good. Julius did Julius push off to get the rebound? I think that's the call. And Carly Julius picks up her third foul. Team foul number 6, so the next Lincoln foul puts Ottumwa in the 1-and-1. Boy, Rob Newton, the coach for Lincoln, was out on the court walking with the official to argue that call. How is that not a technical? He was completely out on the court, and now Kraus's pass to Heinbaugh's a little wide, and it's out of bounds off Ottumwa. How can a coach be 3 steps out on the court walking with an official while the play is going on? Ottumwa presses. They get it ahead to Ochoa, who tries a right wing three and no, it's a 2, foot on the line, but Ochoa hits the long 2. She's got 8. And it's 48-36. Kraus, left side for Yeager. One dribble in, now to the high post Caldwell. Kick it up top, Fuller. She'll try a 3. In and out, no good. Ottumwa can't buy a bucket. Rebound to Julius. Lincoln wants to slow it down now. 3.5 to go in a 12-point lead. Albright backing away from Fuller. They throw it high in the left side to Janae Winter. Let's give it right corner for Ochoa. Double teamed in there. Now a lob in the lane to Julius and a foul on the floor on Ottumwa. Bulldogs have a lot of fouls to give. That'll be only their 3rd of the half. They'll call Briley Yeager for her 2nd. Corum and Morgan return for the Bulldogs. Albright lob it to Julius, hands it back in the corner. Albright, her 3-pointer, no good. Rebound to Corum underneath. Gets it up ahead to Yeager. Bulldogs a little short on time. Yeager down the lane, and they're going to call Yeager for a travel before any of the contact. 3 players hit the deck at the end of that, but Yeager was stumbling into that contact, and that is a travel. Still 48-36 Railsplitters, 3:06 to go. Marissa Albright, realizing that with everybody down on the floor, there was a little perspiration there, so she grabs a towel from the basket support and cleans it up. And now she receives the inbounds pass. Ottumwa, the 1-2-2 zone press. And Lincoln throws it away. Ochoa right over the head of Winter and out of bounds at midcourt on the far side. So 3 minutes to go. Ottumwa's got it back, but the Bulldogs have only hit one basket in this fourth quarter. They've gone ice cold at the wrong time. Inbound to Fuller. Up top to Corum. Left corner Heinbaugh. Back to the wing to Corum. Up top to Yeager. Right wing to Fuller. Has to rescue it. Tries to dribble out of trouble and Albright steals it. Lincoln back the other way. Pass up ahead. Winter a catch in the lane. Layup good. Lincoln pulling away 50-36. Heinbaugh trying to spin away from Albright. Pass deflected. Yeager recovers underneath to Morgan. Pass across the lane to Fuller. Her short jumper no good. And Julius fights with Morgan for the rebound, and they're going to call a foul on Nellie Morgan. Bulldogs want a held ball, but they get Morgan for a foul. That's an odd call. Team foul number 4, third one on Morgan. Now Lincoln inbounds with 2:27 to go. To the middle of the lane of the backcourt to Winter, right side to Albright. Albright across the timeline, dribbles left. Back up top to Winter. Right corner Ochoa, tries a three. Off the top of the backboard, long rebound all the way out beyond the three-point line where Martinez rescues it. Hands off to Albright. Shot clock did not reset, 13 on the shot clock. Albright to the left, pressured heavily by Heinbaugh. How is that not a 5-second call? Now they get it to the block. Julius turnaround off the glass, good. 52-36. Fuller right wing, in the lane, tough catch by Morgan. Tries to get around Julius. Skip it left wing to Heinbaugh. She'll try a three, that's off, no good. Rebound to Corum, the putback good. Olivia Corum's got her first bucket. 52-38. But only a minute 35 to go. Albright crosses over, gets into the front court, splits two defenders, brings it up high on the left side. Lincoln taking the air out of the ball a bit. Winter at the volleyball line, backs away. Throws it back to the midcourt circle for Albright. Poked out of her hands by Heinbaugh into the backcourt. Heinbaugh trying to save it. And it is out of bounds back to Lincoln with 13 on the shot clock. Camden Krause back in for the Bulldogs. And timeout at Ottumwa, minute 15 to go, down 14. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Lee's Photography in Ottumwa, capturing all the special moments in your life, such as weddings, sports, senior photos, family portraits, and more. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street across from the Courier in Ottumwa, capturing memories to last a lifetime. Minute 15 to go. Ottumwa, they led throughout the first half. They led 33-30 in the third quarter, but it's been all rails since, and they now have the lead over the Bulldogs 52-38. Lincoln inbounding the backcourt. Albright trying to get around three defenders into the front court left side, and their pass to Ochoa deflected. Nobody knew where it was. Now it's out of bounds. Corum tried to save it on the baseline, but she's out of bounds. It'll stay with the rails, 1:06 to go. That deflected pass went almost straight up in the air, and nobody knew which way it had gone for a moment. Albright lobs it to the block for Julius. Jumper off the glass, no. Rebound to Krause. Krause spins away from Albright, runs right into Winter. We get a held ball, and the arrow favors the rails. Under a minute to go. Bulldogs pressuring the inbounds pass, a whistle and a timeout. Lincoln, their final timeout. They lead 52-38. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better. Seasons change.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider now in Wapello County. Please go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to receive fiber internet at your place. 58.2 seconds to go. Lincoln inbounding, leading Ottumwa 52-38. The Rails are out of timeouts. Inbound to Janae Winter and fouled by Briley Yeager. It'll be Briley's third, team foul number 5, so Ottumwa still has one more to give before the Rails go to the line. Now, Lincoln is not a good free throw shooting team, but there's under a minute to go and Ottumwa's down 14. This might be a tall task here. Inbound to Winter again. Gets it up ahead, and the pass deflected. Ottumwa's got a steal. Corum into the front court. Olivia hands off to Yeager on the wing. Briley kicks it right wing. Kraus gets a look at a three. Count it. Timeout Ottumwa. Boy, that clock didn't stop for another 2 seconds. 52-41, a three-pointer brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs will use a 30-second timeout here. Kraus now with 7 points. We'll keep it right here. So the story of this game, in case you've joined us late, Ottumwa led 23-19 at the half. They had a 33-30 lead. They just hit a three-pointer by Riley Heinbaugh, her second of the third quarter. Lincoln answered with the second three of the quarter by Liera Martinez. She would hit a third one as well, and the Rails would end up going on an 11-0 run. Ottumwa would get a free throw to end it, but at the end of the third quarter, Lincoln led 41-34. And the Bulldogs just now hit their third field goal of the fourth quarter. They've been ice cold in the fourth, and Lincoln's pulled away. They still lead by 11. Lincoln inbounding after the Ottumwa timeout. They lob it. It's deflected in the lane. Corum picks it up. Floater in the lane. Got it. Timeout Ottumwa again. 52-43. That's what Ottumwa needed. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, inbound to Martinez, back to Albright, fouled by Kraus, 32 seconds to go. Marissa Albright, a 48% free throw shooter, going to the line. Ottumwa's gotten 5 quick points to get within 9, although actually that's only team foul number 6. Second one on Kraus, only team foul number 6. That was the last foul to give. Ideally, I would almost not cover Julius on this inbounds. I would double team somebody, cover everybody else, let Julius catch it, then foul her. Well, there's the inbound to her, but they didn't get the foul on her. Now it's back to Albright, and Yeager fouls her. That's Briley's 4th. Team foul number 7. So it will be Marissa Albright to the line. Seriously, when that inbounds went to Carly Julius, I'd have been fouling her immediately, only a 35% free throw shooter. Here's Albright, 7 points in the game, her first trip to the line tonight. If she misses, you got to get back up court quickly. Free throw, no good. Someone's got the rebound. Hit a bucket here, gets interesting. Right side Yeager, baseline drive, got to the rim, missed the layup, too strong. Albright fouled on the rebound. Oh man, that is the second bunny Ottumwa's missed in this quarter, and that one really hurts. And that is the 5th foul as well on Briley Yeager. She'll foul out with 6 points. She'll feel like she should have had 10. Albright back at the line. This will be another 1-and-1. Free throw, good. That's a tough one there, 53-43. If Ottumwa could have gotten a bucket on that last possession, would have made things a little more interesting, but now Lincoln back up 10. Second free throw, too strong rebound to Morgan. They swing over to Heinball left side, into the corner Fuller. Underneath to Morgan, missed the layup there, rebound to Julius. And they'll call a held ball, but the arrow will keep it with Lincoln, 12.8 seconds to go. Too many missed shots in the fourth quarter. Lincoln trying to get it in. Another lob to Julius. Back to Albright. Up ahead to Winter. And back to the corner for Albright. 5 seconds. Back to Winter. Ottumwa's letting this play out. Final score, Lincoln 53, Ottumwa 43. And the Bulldogs' second conference game in a row, going back to the last girls' game before winter break at Roosevelt, had a halftime lead on the road in conference, but could not hang on to it in the second half. Bulldogs lose 53-43. We'll come back after this 3-minute timeout with the game totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the Realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced, professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the Realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced, professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Our girls game in the books on this Friday night, and it turned into a frustrating night for your Ottumwa girls team as they fall here to the Railsplitters 53-43. Ottumwa had a 33-30 lead about halfway through the third quarter, but then Lincoln went on an 11-0 run and never looked back as Ottumwa shooting went ice cold in the fourth quarter. They had a lot of open looks, especially from outside, but couldn't knock them down. Lincoln scored 22 points in that third quarter, and that ended up being one of the major differences on the night. Scoring for Ottumwa tonight, Maya Fuller ended up leading Ottumwa with 10 points. All 10 of those came in the first quarter. Riley Heinbaugh had 8 for Ottumwa tonight. Camden Krause had 7. Hunter Caldwell had 7. Riley Yeager had 6. Olivia Coram with 4. And Nellie Morgan had 1 point. Lincoln led by Liera Martinez, who had 12 points, hit 3 3-pointers in that critical third quarter. Janae Winter had 11 points. Carly Julius had 11 points. 8 for Marissa Albright, 8 for Leah Ochoa, and 3 points for Cassidy Dickey. Free throws in the game. This is another area where Ottumwa let the game slip away. The Bulldogs were only 3 of 12 from the free throw line, including 2 of 8 in the first half. They had 9 missed free throws in a game they lost by 10. Could have at least been in a much better situation had they shot free throws better tonight. Lincoln wasn't good from the line. They were only 2 of 6. Bulldogs did not give them any opportunities, even counting the couple of times they deliberately sent them to the line in the final minute trying to come back. But in the end, Lincoln improves to 5-6 on the season. They are 4-1 in the Iowa Alliance South Division. Ottumwa drops to 3-4, and they are now 1-3 in conference play. We will see if Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg can make his way all the way up to this press box up high in the sky here at the Lincoln Roundhouse. Hopefully we'll talk to him about the game and about what's coming up next week. And in the meantime, we'll also think about getting you ready for our boys matchup tonight between Ottumwa and Lincoln. So we'll take a 3-minute timeout and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union.